Now, what I would like to explore, though, I think is a really interesting space is where we start to become emotionally engaged with robots. This is Paro the robot seal. And it's a seal which is trained to respond to people. So when you pat it, it responds. So in these particular images, we've got some young children who are recovering from surgery responding to it. And when you put these robot seals in old people's homes, people start to become more talkative, become more engaged, because they've got something human to engage with. Now, I've got the latest generation of robotic toy here. And this is Pleo the robot dinosaur. Hello, Pleo. And I was recently interviewed on the Today Show and just showing off this. And this is a wonderful little robot where it really responds to your patting and the way you stroke it. You can learn over time. It's got a little camera so it can see things. It can hear your voice. It wanders around. It's very happy. And if you look at the woman on the Today Show, you can see that she starts to fall in love with Pleo, because it's something which we can actually engineer. We can actually create things that we emotionally engage with. It becomes part of our lives. And what I was saying on the Today Show here is that we will have robotic pets. It's not as if we're going to send off all our cats and dogs immediately, but we will choose, whether we got allergies, because we can switch them off when we go on holidays, and for all sorts of other reasons, we will start having robotic pets. And these are things that we engage with. And this is the first generation. And look at the way she's falling for it. She absolutely falls in love with it. Now, what is also a really interesting thing, that in a little segment after this Today Show was on, the male host held Pleo up by the tail. And Pleo's not very happy about that. And so the Today Show got a number of calls for people complaining about this. How could he treat this robot like that? Such a lovable little robot. And that's the reality, is that we can get emotionally engaged with robots. And that's all right. I really love you. Don't worry. It's worth $350 US. Not available in Australia quite soon, I think in the next month or two. Unfortunately not. There's only a handful of these in Australia at the moment. But this, I said, this is the first generation of these robotic pets that we can engage with. Soon, it's not as if we want to make ones that are indistinguishable. If you made a robot cat, it would seem funny. But we're not used to having dinosaurs, so we can engage more with that. So it's not as if we're trying to emulate current pets. We're trying to create new ways in which we can get emotionally engaged.